Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. This is Mr. Singh. Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG. What a crappy week, right? What a crappy week we had. But I'm on vacation in Kona and I have been looking this stock too at the same time. I'm an investor on this stock and I want to show my portfolio also. But it's not over yet, folks. It is not over yet. There's a hope, right, on the technical side, which is showing clearly on that. Let's talk on the fundamental side before we start talking on the technical side, because I don't want to waste you guys' time. I don't want to wasting any of my time to go, because time and tide wait for nobody. So we talked in my previous video that about $75 million that annual operating expense. They have a strategic plan to reduce it, and the plan which will cost $50 million to implement, right? To reduce 75, they have to implement $50 million, which is great because cost saving actions aim for efficiency and scalability. It measures the design of maintain plug power leadership in the green hydrogen while ensuring the excellence on the facial responsibility. We know earnings coming up on March 7th. It's gonna be big, and they're gonna announce what's gonna be the plan like. And I have no doubt this price is gonna push it up on the during the earnings time and earnings period. And so buckle up, just relax, folks, because this stock we know that has fallen up to 15% so far, right, to year to date. I know I had to say it. Stock market even opened up on Friday was $3.91, and we closed to $3.94. Not a great week, but there's a but behind it, which I'm going to talk on the technical side. So do not go anywhere. Stay focused, stay logged in, because I'm here for long run and what I want to discuss about what's coming up too, right? Also, on my portfolio, you can see that I have the shares that I do. Excuse me, Neo, right? I'm also invested in Neo, Tesla, Mara, and Plug. One of my stock that I'm down 7.82%. My previous video, I was just down about less than a percent, but now I am down up to 7.8%. My plan is to add another 10,000 shares on Plug Power, and I'm waiting to what's it's gonna be the price that I'm gonna be adding it. Because before the earnings come in, I'm here for long run. I'm not here for the short run. I'm also a day trader and a swing trader. But usually when I talk about on my videos, it's about long-term investment. Also some key levels where you can also do a day trade and swing trade too based on that. Not a financial advisor. This is just my technical analysis, my fundamentals, how I invest, and I show you my knowledge with everyone. Okay, so as you see that I'm still down about close to 7.8%, about roughly about $4,000. And my plan is to add another 10,000 shares in a week or two moving forward before the earnings comes in, because this earnings is gonna rocket. It's gonna rocket this price up, and I'm excited about it. And I'm really excited about it, folks. So let's talk on the technical side, right? What is going on? What the crap is going on, right? And we know this is the 5-day happen. You can clearly see my pink line, which is my moving average of a 200 EMA, has been acting was acting as a massive resistance throughout the 5-day period, and nothing much on that. But on the 1 month, you can clearly see that, right? We were looking good, and when we had this crossover right here, when we were sitting at $3.59, we went high of all the way to 516, and we were on the signals of an uptrend. But lately, back on the 13th, a day before Valentine Day, we saw that a pullback happened and we had this crossover. So that's a little bit scary thing, because when you have this crossover on a month, 1 month, right, we want to see that it is showing another downtrend pattern, but the MACD you see still have the buyers in, RSI still is in the middle. So it is not confirmation of a downtrend, but it is a signal pointing towards that. 3 months, whereas, which is very important to see that why I'm still very skeptical about it, is because of this, right? On the 3 month chart, and I want to show you guys, right? When we had this massive run from 218 to 516, where people cash it off, right? And that's nothing wrong with that. Right now, lock your profit, lock your gains. If you are a swing trader or a day trader, right? Usually people does that, and time have seen it. And when we had this crossover, as expected, we raised all the way from right here, which was a confirmation at $3.69 to high of $5.16. And what I'm gonna do is gonna show you a trend that's gonna be trading in between this pattern, and we're gonna see if it's gonna be breaking out during this time, right? So This is going to be a pattern that I am looking at, and where I'll see a breakout happening right up here, right? So right up here, you'll be trading in between this channel, or he's gonna break down another, making another low, another high. I don't see it happening. Why? Right? Because we went kind of dropping to an oversold territory, and you can see that a sign of a life, right? Sign of life. What it is? A green bar where we had came in between that. Look at these two green bars. It's showing a reversal. We still have an uptrend because we don't have a crossover on a 3-month chart right here, because the pink line is still sitting at $4.83, and we are right here, and another resistance sitting at right at $5.15. But we are trading below, though. We are trading below those two moving average, which is a very scary sign. I'm not here to scare you, but I'm just talking on the technical side, what I see right on the technical side. And sometimes the technical does not play the part at the same time. What's the great news on the fundamentals? You know, saving a $75 million and investing $15 million, you're saving a lot of money. It's a very good news, but investors are still not buying into it unless they have give a plan, right? A layout plan. Okay, this is what's going to be happening. This is what they're going to do, right? What it's going to look like. And then the investors you're gonna see coming, jumping in a very convenience to that. It's very common to see a stock like that. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about it. Order flow, like I said, on the 5-day, we can clearly see there's only one day on the Valentine Day. Every after that was just a sell-off going on. On the analysis side, this is what we have, right? We're still in the hold on 29 analysis because it's up to 58.62%. Kind of neutral, not to buy, not to sell, but it is on the average side right here. High is $21. Low average is $6.42. Low is $2.50. We are above low, so in between the average, we are right here. Definitely, this stock should be over $21 in my books, but it should be over $21, and it will be. It will be over $21, folks. So on the 6 months, right? This is what we have. We're gonna shift the gear to the 6 months, and this is, you can clearly see that on the 6 months too, as we still have this crossover, and where a 60-day EMA is sitting right on top of the moving average right here. So this is a very scary sign too. But you can see RSI is also kind of sitting on the overbought territory, and the buyers, the bulls, the bears are kind of dying down, I would say. Right here, volume predicts price. As usual, we don't have that enough volume. We need volume right over here where we push this price all the way from that, and we will get it. We will get this volume, but I'll be seeing trading over here and testing those moving average. But we gotta break out. We gotta break out now. $4.14. We gotta break that out to be a reversal confirmation on that. So keep an eye on that. $4.14. It's something that we gotta break and hold, and for a couple of days in order to us to give us a confirmation. What is going in order to give us a confirmation that it is an uptrend coming. Right now it is not, unfortunately it is not, right? But on the year to date, you can clearly see that now we have another downtrend coming back after we made highs of $2.26 to $5.15, but now we have pulling back again, and there's a tiny red bar sitting over here too, so that is something to very concerned too. I know, not a great news, right? Earnings is coming up, and doing this, you have this pullback. I won't, like I said, I will be adding my shares, but I'm waiting how much is the pullback coming in and when it's gonna stop. We found that kind of medium bottom and start trading sideways, and I can see this coming to the close to $3.50 to $3.40 in between there, where I'm planning to add shares, start adding shares there, right? My plan is to add another 10,000 shares around that, because this company, it's great, right? Has a great value, has a great growth plan, and now even knowing about reducing $75 million on operating expenses, which is going to help a big time changes on that. Sometimes you're also going to see a change of leadership also can happen. Maybe they announce it on the quarter earnings, on the fourth quarter earnings, which is going to be really great to see that. But overall, I know that's not the video that some of you guys were not looking forward, but I want to keep it real, right? I'm here also for the long run. I'm also for here with you guys at the same time in the good when we get gains, when we take losses too. I am here on the boat and I see my portfolio that I am also taking a loss. Right? I don't do videos also just saying that, oh, I'm on the gain. That is my biggest. No, I'm gonna show you also what is also wrong about when you enter on the wrong price. And I did enter it and I was up, and you saw my previous video, but I knew it's gonna have a pullback, right? And I didn't expect it to be pulling back all the way to that. But sometimes it does happen. But I have a plan where I'm going to add more shares, and I was planning to add more shares too. So if I'm getting at a discounted price, I will grab it 100% on that and move forward on that. The key areas to look at it at $3.40 before I let you guys go. I'm going to go back to quickly on the ones 6 months right here. And once again, it's going to be adding right over here roughly at about $6 and 43 cents. $6.43 right up here is going to be the resistance level, our support level, which I'm going to be drawing our horizontal line right over here, and it's going to be sitting right up here, which is going to be our yellow line, right? So yellow line is something they're going to keep an eye to see if it's going to be holding over here. And this is my area to kind of load, because when you can clearly see that acted as a support right here, acted as a support, broke through that, acted as many time as a support. So $3.14, something to keep an eye to load up more shares, which is my another go-to area, and to lead more shares. Folks, I'm gonna let you guys go all the way from Hawaii Islands. Aloha, mahalo, and I'm gonna do my next video coming up. We'll be back in Fiji Islands, and I'm going to show you on my short videos. If you have not checked it out, go look at my short videos also, that what I'm doing it too. Feel free to ask me any questions. I do understand what's going on, unplug, and I'm here also. Don't panic, just relax. Just relax. I've time and time traded this stock many times, and I do understand how it works. So, and I know you have a plan too. So folks, buckle up, relax. Earnings coming up will be great. Thank you.